Hi, what you see on your screen right now, it's the Vizio 2.0 soundbar. Welcome to our channel, all about home electronics. When we found out about this particular soundbar, the Vizio 2.0, and we found out that you can pick it up for 68 bucks, we bought it. And in this video, we're gonna take a deeper dive into how good does it sound, how well is it made, what comes in the box, what are the features, how easy is it to set up. Actually, the last half of this video is going to talk about some of the setup of the Vizio 2.0 soundbar. So if you decide to get one, whether it's for yourself or as a gift, which we think at 68 bucks it probably makes a great gift, you can have some setup tips handy for you right here on YouTube. So we're going to begin right after this message. When we took the Vizio 2.0 soundbar out of the box, it immediately felt well constructed and sturdy in our hands, and we placed it beneath this 32-inch flat screen television. The soundbar will work with virtually all makes and models of TVs, and for $68, I think Vizio has done a pretty great job, and we'll go into that a little bit more. Not only does this provide the function of being a soundbar for a flat screen TV, but it can be a standalone Bluetooth speaker as well. When you open up the box for the first time, you're going to find that Vizio included an accessories pack, which contains a paper user's manual. That's super convenient, as well as a quick setup guide that makes it fast to set up. It's actually very easy to set up. But what kind of wowed us is that Vizio included a Toslink audio cable, so you can immediately connect it to your TV or other device. It included a stereo to RCA wire, if your television or device requires that type of setup, a remote control, and 2 Duracell batteries. And they even put in a stereo to red-white RCA adapter because some TVs or some devices have that type of output, and you would be able to make that connection. So when you open up the box, you can connect it right away. Fairly simple. A quick glance at the back panel of the Vizio 2.0 soundbar is you have an AC cord, which they supply, a USB port, so if you have music, audio tracks, etc. on a USB port, you can plug it in here and access it through the soundbar. You can hook up your digital Toslink cable, which they provided in the accessory box, to your device, whether it's the back of your TV's audio output or a set-top box like a cable, satellite, or antenna. And they have a port for auxiliary. This is where you would plug in a stereo cable, or you could use the adapter that I showed you in the box. If you happen to have a powered subwoofer, an active powered subwoofer standing around and you want to connect it, you can connect it right here. But you'll notice as I swing the camera around to the right, there's a port here for the built-in bass speakers that this produces, and we're going to discuss the quality of the sound in just a minute. A quick look at the top side controls. You've got a power button. You can change your input source, so whether you're using the optical Toslink or the RCA analog audio, you can switch there. Bluetooth, you can connect this to any mobile device, iPhone, Android, tablet, so you can listen wirelessly to your favorite streaming channel, podcast, etc. Bluetooth is really simple to set up once you've powered it on. The soundbar is going to tell you that it's looking for a source. You press and hold the Bluetooth button for 5 seconds. The blue light will begin to blink. And if the Bluetooth is turned on your mobile device or tablet, then it will find the Vizio. You simply connect to it and then begin to stream your content. And then of course you have volume up and down. So a bit of a close-up on the remote control. Of course you can turn it on and off. You can switch inputs, turn Bluetooth on and off, play, pause, advance, and return to the last track, volume up and down. You can control your TV volume, mute it. VTRX, Virtual X, this basically is going to simulate the sound of overhead speakers so that you get a little bit more immersive sound out of the 2.0 soundbar itself. You can make some adjustments to bass, treble, and the equalizer, but the equalizer button only is going to toggle between a movie setting versus a music setting. Music, movie. Okay, so now you're taking a look at the back side of the Vizio 2.0 soundbar in the back of, fairly typical flat screen TV, and we're going to demonstrate a couple options for hooking it up. So I mentioned earlier, and I showed you, that Vizio includes a Toslink cable in the package. It looks just like this. Look at the tip of it. It has a pretty unique design. You'll want to make sure you line that up with the pretty unique design on the back of the soundbar and simply press it into place. You'll hear a little pop. And then if you have a Toslink optical output on the back of your TV, you would line it up and put it in there. Now, unfortunately, the back of this particular Vizio television doesn't have the Toslink optical connector, but if we did, we'd do the same thing, line it up and pop it into place. So what's the solution? Let me show you. The solution in this particular case is the other cable that Vizio included in the accessory pack. It's stereo, identified by the two black bands, and the red-white audio. Now, you're not going to get all of the features of the soundbar by using this cable connection, but if this was your configuration, you'd have no choice other than to do this as well. So you would connect the stereo cable into that port right there, which is labeled auxiliary, and then your red-white would come from an audio output. Vizio included that adapter in the accessory pack, white to white, red to red, and then plug it into the headphone jack. I want to back up just a second and make sure that the point is clear that if you have the Toslink optical audio output connection on the back of your device, whether it's your TV or set-top box, use that, because that's going to give you the best quality sound from the Vizio 2.0 soundbar. We want to conclude with a few points about the sound quality. What we found was that the quality of the sound that comes from the Vizio 2.0 soundbar is an absolute improvement over the speakers built into our demonstration flat screen TV. One thing to note, if you're connecting yours to a television, you'll want to turn off your internal television speakers. And if you don't know how to do that, we're going to post a video link at the end of this video that shows you precisely how to turn off your internal TV speakers. It's fairly simple. Now, if you're using it as a Bluetooth speaker, consider toggling in between the movie setting and the music setting using the equalizer button on the remote control. When we streamed some content from our favorite streaming platform, which, by the way, if you don't know this, that music that comes over that you stream from your favorite streaming music platform is highly compressed so that it can be transmitted quickly over the internet. And so because it's so highly compressed, it degrades a bit of the quality of the sound, not on this particular soundbar, but on any device that you might listen to streaming music over. Now, a lot of people make comments about why didn't you demonstrate the sound on the video, and the answer is pretty straightforward. One is copyright reasons, and two, it gets compressed, and three, you're listening to it on the speakers of your device, which doesn't allow you to listen to this actual speaker. So you got to trust our opinion. And our opinion is, for the $68 price point, you're definitely going to get a more clear audio and music experience. And when you're listening to news and voices through the soundbar, there's some greater clarity there, and it makes for a dynamite Bluetooth speaker, in our opinion. So that concludes this video on the Vizio 2.0. If you have any questions, please post them in the comments below the video. Here are a few video links we hope you might find useful. If you liked this video or it helped you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe free to our channel. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.